What's your biggest regret?
Biggest regret?
Be honest.
That's really deep. Damn.
I wish I came out earlier, but I was just like too scared.
Going to prison when my daughter was 2. That is my biggest regret.
I regret that I wasn't in the military during 9/11.
Not getting mental help sooner.
It's tough. I have a lot of regrets.
My biggest regret is telling my mom that I hate her.
What do you want to say?
That I love her, and that's my bitch.
I cheated.
Cheating on my kid's mother. That's a good one.
Getting into a relationship with a married man.
My baby's father. He's the biggest regret of my life.
I wish I would have met the love of my life. Forever.
There was one gentleman that I met. I regret not having a relationship with him, and I wish I could find him. I can't find him. Reggie. If you remember me, I would love to see you again.
Biggest life regret? God, these are big questions.
My biggest
regret in life.
I wish I got in a better habit of flossing.
I regret my one-night stand. And I think the thing about him that kind of freaked me out is in the course of the sex, he had a hat on.
That's a sex hat.
Okay.
I think that my biggest regret was
Any time that I've hurt somebody.
This haunts me to this day. When I was in grade 8, I made a very nasty racial reference to another kid.
I remember a kid we had all bullied. We didn't like her that much, and we convinced her that if she stepped in this dog poop with her bare foot, that it would be some kind of moisturizer. And then I was just thinking about it. I was like, oh my gosh, I was a bully.
I guess I regret not standing up for myself more as a young woman.
I wish I had told somebody I used to work for to just fuck off.
My biggest regret, I probably wouldn't have gotten as drunk in college as I did.
Not getting sober sooner. I got too plastered at my sister's wedding.
I do regret that. I think that was a bad decision.
I regret going to this house party when I was 17.
Blacked out most of the evening.
I regret ever having smoked a cigarette.
Smoking weed.
What's your biggest regret?
Texting and driving.
Drinking and driving.
I had to do some jail time. I lost my license.
I guess I regret getting into the car with my ex-husband. He drove us into a tree.
Spun the car around a couple of times.
There were 2 bullet holes in my windshield.
My arm broke. I wish I never would have gotten in that car.
What's your biggest regret?
I have some things I regret that I don't want to talk about.
Did you give me like the baby answer?
How do I say this? Taking French instead of Spanish in high school.
Falling in with the wrong crowd in high school.
High school.
Homeschooled.
High school.
Fucking up high school.
In 7th grade, I was playing basketball, and this guy smacked the ball out of my hands, and he just said to me, "You just got stuffed like a chicken." And I wish I had like said some comeback to him.
Not continuing college.
College. I regret going to college.
I can regret
Not becoming a doctor. Not going to nursing school.
I wish I continued playing soccer.
I wanted to sing opera.
Why didn't you?
I got married.
Married.
Getting married early.
I hate to say it, but my marriage.
I ended up going through a painful divorce.
Staying with a relationship that's toxic and not good.
Taking back an old boyfriend.
Dating men.
I don't believe in regrets.
Oh, come on. There's something.
No.
What's your biggest regret?
Not getting out of my hometown
Sooner than I did.
I wish that I would have stayed in Maui.
China. New York.
Argentina. I regret moving to Seattle.
What's your biggest regret?
Having sex so young.
Partied a lot when I probably should have spent more time with my kids. Saved more for my kids' education.
Not being very present in my daughter's lives.
Not listening to my dad.
Running away from home when I was 16.
Living recklessly.
I wish I would have talked to my father more. He meant the world to me, and when he ended up passing away, I really regret that I didn't talk to him more.
I regret not learning more Korean at a younger age because my parents are immigrants and it's kind of hard to talk to them now.
It's been years since I've seen my family, and it kind of, weighs on me.
Regrets in life?
Probably not going over to my best friend's house right after I got off work because he passed away shortly after that.
I went into preterm labor. They had told me that if she wasn't over a pound, they wouldn't be able to do anything to save her. When the time came, I wasn't strong enough to hold my daughter when she died.
I had a sister that passed away. She only lived 2 weeks. Sometimes I regret not being there with my family more.
I think it's probably not spending enough time with my brother before he passed away.
Did you not take it as seriously as you should have?
I think I understood it was serious, but I didn't understand the definition of terminal. I've had to like forgive myself for it, I think.